boys and girls, children of all ages, friends and family, fans and followers, welcome back to the Zita Nation. Thank you for joining us here for episode 27 of The Revolution. I am your host, always and forever, the man with the master plan, Emperor Zita. We are coming to you from the Fortress of Solitude here in Etobicoke, Ontario, Canada. So I hope you guys enjoyed our 6-month anniversary episode last week. I know it was a bit long, so this week I'll try and keep things a little bit shorter, give you guys a little bit of a break from me. This week, a normal-sized episode. We are going to go down to the Amazing Party and Costume store. Anybody who lives in Etobicoke knows this store. It's the best place for Halloween. And with Halloween coming up this week, it's a great place to go. Really, really cool stuff they have there that I would love to buy just to have around the house. Now, I'd like to complain about something else this week, and that is something that I don't really touch on, and that's sports, because I'm not the biggest athlete, never been the biggest sports buff, and I really like hockey. I mean, I'm Canadian. If I didn't like hockey, there'd be something wrong with me. As of this week, we will not be starting any NHL season until after November 30th. Now, everybody would like to place blame on the owners or place blame on the players, but they're both freaking greedy. The players aren't willing to compromise, the owners aren't willing to compromise, and to be honest, I put all the blame on Gary Bettman. I think Gary Bettman is the biggest tool in charge of any professional sports out there. Why he is still in charge of the NHL, I have no idea. 4 work stoppages in the past 20 years under his regime. Well, I think it's time for Gary Bettman to step down once this is all resolved. It's time for someone else to take charge of the NHL. Who knows? We may actually get a franchise out in Hamilton like we should have. And I honestly believe that there won't be a season again this year. It sucks for the fans that are dedicated to these teams. I think both sides need to just step up, take a little bit less money. So my advice to anybody in the NHL dispute, sit down at that table. Do not leave that table till a deal is met, because we want our hockey. Anyways, that's enough from me. Let's get on with the show. Rock and roll, baby. Here we go.
Horrible leg cramps. I've got hip pains, my ligaments are stretching, something the baby's sitting on a nerve, starting to get more indigestion, heartburn. Shifting from side to side, it's very hard to get comfortable. I'm losing sleep over it too, which is not good. I'm ready to get him out. This is what the 3rd trimester is going to be like with this one? Then no. I'm ready for it to be done and over with. Torture. He's thumping me at 6 o'clock in the morning, on a Saturday morning, non-stop, hard, up towards the lungs. Cravings? Mr. Noodles. A lot of Mr. Noodles and apples and burritos. Blue and white with maple leaf stuff all over for his room. Standing in the midnight rain, I got my head on tight, one shame. Never go. Come on, take me home tonight.
Alright, so we're down here at the Amazing Party and Costume store, the greatest Halloween store ever. You guys probably saw it on the news last year. They had a bunch of bomb scares here because somebody was trying to put them out of business. Check this out. This is the front display. Isn't this stuff awesome? Look at this stuff. Fantastic display they have here. That is so cool. Look at that. That is awesome. Oh, look, a witch. Oh my god, that is so cool. A zombie diner. How cool is that? Takes brain freeze to another level, right? That is so creepy. Look at these cool, awesome medieval weapons. He's got a beer bottle sticking out of his eye. These totally different hats. Wolverine claws, a full-size Captain America shield, full-on Batman. Sick. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Iron Sheik, Sergeant Slaughter, and Rowdy Piper. I'd like my wife to buy that one and just to wear it around the house. So Hell in a Cell is this weekend, and Ryback will be taking on CM Punk in the Cell. I can't wait to see how WWE books this match. Well, someone's got to win. So I'm hoping CM Punk retains the title, but I'm very conflicted because I hope Ryback keeps his undefeated streak going.
You can't see me.
So staying on topic with Cena, he is being accused of having an affair with AJ Lee. which is why, thank the God, AJ is no longer the GM of Raw, which John Cena will be addressing on the pre-show. Please tell me this isn't the only thing Cena will be doing at Hell in a Cell. But I'd like even more to see him and Ziggler go at it. Unfortunately, Vicky Guerrero is now the managing supervisor of Raw. Come on, screw this TNA lawsuit bullshit. Bring in Ric Flair already.
I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome!
The Miz versus Kofi Kingston for the Intercontinental title, which I think Kofi is going to win, but I would much rather see Miz walk back out with the title again. Then we have Team Rhodes Scholars versus Team Hell No. My money's on Team Hell No retaining.
Yes! 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 Yes!
But a switch over to Team Rhodes Scholars would be great, because then Team Hell No can implode and face each other at the next pay-per-view. Then we have a triple threat Divas match. Doesn't really matter who wins, because really, the Divas, does anybody care? And then we have Randy Orton versus Alberto Del Rio. Two guys that really don't matter anymore, have no storylines, and really weak characters. I think Del Rio is going to win that match.
Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
So Zack Ryder, my favorite wrestler, is not booked for a pay-per-view once again. He did get on Raw this week though, only to lose to Alberto Del Rio and tortured after the match. What happened to the storyline with 3MB? And where the hell is his tag team partner Santino? He never comes to help Ryder when he's in trouble. Worst tag team partner ever. They need to bring in, it's the Big O. Have him be Zack Ryder's bodyguard and turn Ryder heel.
Take my hair.
So TNA this week, if you didn't catch it, you need to go and watch the Impact match between Kurt Angle and Jeff Hardy. Now the Aces and Eights storyline is really starting to piss me off. So they've revealed one member, and that's Devon. Enough is enough. It's time to reveal everything. But please, don't get rid of Hulk Hogan, because I love seeing him on my TV every week. Hulk Hogan is still the biggest personality professional wrestling in general has ever produced. And anybody who says they weren't a Hogan fan in the 80s is lying through their teeth.
What? Yay! Hi,
sweetheart!
I love you, Dad. I am my dad.
Sure.
Still not the monster, Mommy. A blinky cake. I remember that. Ha ha ha. It's Noah. And nothing go away.
Hello, people.
Hello, Fizzle.
It is...
Comic book day.
What? I didn't hear you.
Comic book day.
That's right. It is Comic Book Day here on Wednesday, as always. We are headed down to Excalibur.
What?
Catherine's got her vitamin with her. She's munching on that. So we're going to head down and go see Rob and Fred today. Now, we're taking the stroller today because the weather is not the best, and I don't want Catherine to get any more sick, because she's kind of got a bit of a cough. So we're taking the stroller today, and this week, unfortunately, we are back to the Steps of Doom on this ugly, ugly day. Boo! And we will see you soon, people!
See you soon, people. Today I'm my 12 days.
So we are back here at Excalibur Comics, and this week, unfortunately, it is the Steps of Doom because we have the stroller. Give me strength to get up these stairs. This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Kingsway Theater. This is it.
This is the last issue Ed Brubaker's doing Captain America, so I'm sad to see this happen, but they're going to start off with a whole new different storyline with the new Captain America book. But anyway, number 19 of Captain America came out, so those who are big fans of Ed Brubaker, please enjoy this one, because there ain't going to be more after this. Next week will be Winter Soldier, so The Secret Avengers, another well-written book. It's a lot different from the other Avenger books. There's a great storyline going on with that, especially with the Dark Ant-Man in this one. Ooh, another book which I'm not too happy with what's going to happen. David Finch, a well-known Canadian artist, a very talented Canadian artist. He's working on Batman Dark Knight, and what's going to happen is that Finch is going to be leaving this book as well, do Justice League of America. It's another one of those books where I appreciate while it's here, and so I really love the artwork of David Finch working on the Dark Knight. I don't know exactly who's going to replace it, but right now enjoy it while you can. Spider-Man is doing the big countdown to this sucker. Well, from what I heard, now it's only rumors, but let's hope not. There's another book you better appreciate while it's still around. They're going to start off with number 1 after they hit 700, which is bullshit. Is there not one book you can't keep running, you know, at a large number? Okay, cancel the other books and start number 1s again, but at least keep one book. Just like Action of DC and DC. You couldn't have kept on the numbering of that one? No, number 1. Come on. Okay? So anyway, appreciate this while it's still here. It's not a bad storyline, so another book I would recommend.
Let's see. This week I got on the internet from a guy named Antonio Cucciardi from the Natural Society. He says there's a link between sodium fluoride in our drinking water. Links to cardiovascular disease, the world's #1 killer. He says the fluoride in our water stimulates hardening of the arteries. Kill more people than wars every year. Fluoride in water, if you listen to David Icke and Alex Jones, put first by the Nazi Germans in World War II, where they would fluorinate the Jewish sectors. And as a result, they used to do that to pacify the Jews. First, they broke all their windows in Gloucester night. They didn't do much. Had the Jews put the Star of David in their clothing so everybody can tell they're Jews, so they can ridicule them. But they said, well, the Star of David, that's our symbol, it's okay. Eventually, there's no resistance to all the laws and impositions on them. Eventually they went to the gas houses without any fighting or anything. The fluoride breaks down your mental capacity to revolt, and it just pacifies you. Similarly, the Russians, they when they took over countries, they would fluorinate the water first thing. It's not to improve the slaves' longevity by promoting good, healthy teeth. It's actually to break down your resistance or level of tolerance to bad things. Hence, you become more tolerable to more and more draconian laws. My pet beef is all these people keep asking for donations. You know, you go to Tim Hortons, they want a donation for their camps. You go to McDonald's, they want a donation for their Wish, and even United Way. You know, why don't these big corporations like McDonald's or Tim Hortons pay for the stuff? Why do they ask us for money so then they can get a tax deduction? They really want to help people. Take it from their profits. Don't take it from us again. We probably give them $100,000, and then they get $100,000 tax credit for donating to the camps or whatever, right? Way another peeve I have is United Way. Yeah, they do help people in Toronto, but they collected like $54 million a year every year. But $3 million goes to the head CEO. That CEO, like all other United Way volunteers, get no pay. But she gets $3 million a year. Well, she should work for free. I mean, $3 million is just too much. It's almost 5% of what they take every year for one person. And who's to say the next in line don't make as much or a bit less? Find United Way is good, but the only thing that bothers me is that, you know, the head guys get so much money. They should donate it to United Way. They shouldn't even take the money, because a lot of blood, sweat, and hard work come from volunteers, and they get no pay. So why does this person, CEO, why do they get $3 million for hosting dinners and so forth? That's utterly obscene, I think. That's my pet peeve.
Well, time's up here this week at the Zita Nation. Thank you for joining us here for episode 27 of The Revolution. Come back next week and check out my favorite holiday, our Halloween-themed episode, right here on YouTube. Go back and check out all of our other episodes right here on YouTube. And subscribe to my channel, Emperor Zita, right here on YouTube. Go and pick up Electric Nights by the Drop Dead Pinups. Check out their show at the Hard Rock on November 9th. and follow them on Twitter at DropDeadPinups. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Emperor Zita. Head down to Excalibur Comics for all your comic book related needs. If you need some Halloween costumes and stuff, check out the amazing Party and Costume Store. And tell them, Hawk, no, what a rush.